Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today we'll do the beautiful Khasi black pork. For this, Khasi is a main tribe of Meghalaya and they are also seen in Assam. So here I have some beautiful sesame seeds which are black, which I have to roast. They are 3 tablespoons, alright. The ingredients for this is very simple. I have some crushed pepper, 1 teaspoon, okay, and I will then crush the sesame seeds here, okay. As usual, my ball of tamarind, I'm going to sear the pork in mustard, yeah, oil, yes, and then I have 7 Kashmiri chilies, 5 Byadgi chilies, coriander, whole coriander, 2 teaspoons with, there is cumin here also, half a teaspoon, 5 cloves of garlic, half an onion. Okay, we will broil all this together and we will make a paste out of it. Then I've got half an onion here, finely chopped for after. I've got say 1 inch ginger here, which I will broil. Okay, I need to broil them. And then we have beautiful green chilies, 5 of them for after, and this garlic, say 7, 8 to 10 for after. 3/4 kilo of pork. I'm trying to defrost it nicely here. And then we'll add the pepper here. So we have added the black sesame here after roasting, and then we'll add the crushed pepper. Okay, and we will give it a nice mix here. Okay, together. And now we will start crushing them. Okay. So we have managed to make a nice coarse black sesame seed powder mixed with beautiful Siddhapur pepper. Okay. So in the same wok we will add a little bit of oil. Okay. Not a little bit more, because this one we will use to broil all those ingredients we have kept aside. Okay. So meantime, I've prepared my tamarind water by adding some water and crushing them and taking out the seeds, and I will now broil my beautiful ingredients, okay, all together, okay. Nice wooden spoon, and we will roast them all together, and then we will mix all this in a beautiful mixie, right? So it is broiled sufficient enough. You can see the onions, they are brown, so it is fine to stop. Let it cool down. Once it cools down, we will transfer it to a beautiful mixing of pork. Yeah, you see how beautiful this is. Yeah, and plus we have bone. So all this meat normally in the Khazis, because the access to refrigerators was so tough, they used to salt this meat, salt it, keep it in big bottles or jars and store them for dyes. So it's really nice to go back to tradition, right? So let me just chop them all together, and then we will place it nicely on a pan and sear it with beautiful oil, the beautiful mustard oil. Okay, so my pork is chopped and ready. It's 3/4 kilo, and I will add some salt and just mix it around and leave it, okay, to rest for some time. So let's mix the salt. Okay, that way, just like that, and then let's leave it to rest. Meantime, I will shift my ingredients to the beautiful mixie so that I can mix them all well together. Okay, unfortunately trying to manage with one hand, but I think I'm okay. So I'm grinding it. It's always good to add your tamarind water here. Okay, not too much. Leave, if it's too much, leave for after. So my masala is ready, and now I will go and sear the pork. So I just remembered, for the pork we need to put some turmeric powder, and then we need to mix it all well, and then we will sear it with mustard oil. Let's now put the beautiful mustard oil. There you go. Yeah, mustard oil. Okay, and low medium flame. Let's now sear the pork. Let's get the flame to simmer, and then we will drop the pork here. Okay? And we will sear it with this beautiful mustard oil. Okay? We can do in 2 batches because we have 3/4 kilo and the wok is a bit small. I would say 2 batches would make it all right. Okay? It's important to keep turning it around and get the fried pieces on top. Okay? Now all the pieces are well seared. Okay? You can see this one. If it is that way, you just try to move it to the bottom. Okay? Let's transfer all these pieces here. It's already looking delicious. Oh my God! I just feel like stopping here and having my meat. So the second batch is ready. See? That's the last piece, so make sure you save the sauce or the oil and the stock at the bottom for when you make your gravy. You can pour it, so you just off it and cool it down. Now it's time to assemble the dish. Low medium flame, just use normal cooking oil. Okay, too much of mustard oil, not very good, only for searing. All right, just add a bit of that onion which you cut and kept aside. Okay, and then you have to saute it until it's a bit clear or brown. Okay. Add your tamarind water in here so that you can nicely stir and take off all the masala, because you need to now shift the masala to the beautiful dish. Okay, as they are brown, we add the green chilies. Okay, and just saute it a bit. Meanwhile, I'll prepare my garlic cloves. A bit far away, but we'll get them, and we'll drop the garlic cloves. Okay. So let's add the masala now, right? Okay, then you add some water and then rinse the jar and add the rest into the pot. So we will add the rest of the masala after putting some water in the jar. Okay, you can put more, but see how is your consistency. It cannot go too wet. So as I'm frying, I'll make sure I add that leftover which I told you before. We put it back here. Okay, there's little mustard oil with some stock of the fried pork. Okay, to give a good flavor. Now we'll add this beautiful pork. Okay, it's all in there, and now we give it a good stir. You'll see how the Khasi pork is getting together. Okay, really beautiful, really beautiful. Really enjoying this lovely dish. Okay. Wow. Let's cook and close the lid for some time, say 5 minutes. Okay, you can add some water, but careful with your tasting. All right. So time for me to add the black sesame seed crushed with pepper. We will add it here. Okay. Now we'll give it a nice gentle stir. Okay. It has to turn black. That's the goal. Okay. It reminds me of the kugi pork. But let's see. So the beautiful black sesame pork from the tribe Khasi in Meghalaya, the major tribe, is ready. And the last, the chopped onions. These onions will give you beautiful taste, but don't keep them for long. Just 2 to 3 minutes, and then shut it. It will cook by itself. Okay. See that all the onions are brown, bottom, and then close the lid. Low medium flame. Give it just 2 to 3 minutes, and then shut it off. So finally, the onions looks like they are crystal clear, and it's time to shut it off. And the Khasi black sesame pork is ready, and you can have it with some lovely basmati rice or an akki roti. You can have it with the chapati, parota, bread. Cheers guys, enjoy this lovely dish. Mamma mia, looks elegant, eh? Khasi. Lovely Khasi tribal recipe. I really love this one. Cheers guys, enjoy.